listen to this. Hit the horn. Wow. What's happening, fam? Hope everybody's doing well. So in today's video, this will be short and sweet, probably about 5-10 minutes, but obviously you guys saw, and I'm going to put it up to the top right hand corner. I did a video for a horn for my Prius that I got sponsored from a company called NEOGET, and the video was pretty awesome where, you know, I mean, they like how I presented it, and they sent me another pair for my daughter's car. And obviously from the intro you heard how freaking awful the horn is, and it was pretty much like a meep meep type of horn, just like how my Prius came. The, you know, the Toyotas, Kias, Hyundais, they kind of like these model cars like the Fortes, Sonatas, Toyota Priuses, Corollas. They come with this freaking high-pitched weak horn, you know what I'm saying? So they sent me a plug-and-play setup for my daughter's 2017 Kia Forte. And the good thing is her horn is super accessible because it's literally right here. Sorry for any shadows, but it's right here, so that shouldn't be too hard. And obviously this is the horn setup right here for a 12-volt system. This is a 410 hertz and this is a 510. So it's pretty much like the setup like I'm running, and once the sounds blend, it's a nice tone. And this is the harness right here as well. It's pretty much plug and play. This would be pretty much an easy installation. And the good thing is that with the plug and play setup, I don't have to worry about grounding because it's gonna be doing it through the harness, if you get what I'm saying. So let me just run through a time lapse real quick and figure out how I am going to set this up. All right, so stay tuned. This is not the horn, but it literally looks like the horn from my Toyota, okay? But it sounds like it's coming from under here. So let me try removing this this wheel well liner and see if I can have access to it. Okay, here it is. So the actual horn is pretty much behind the front bumper, so all you could do is just loosen up the liner in the wheel well and have access to it. So because I'm coming from underneath the car. All right, so let me get this loose. Okay, so I got the horn out. This is a stock bracket. That's the stock bolt. I'm pretty sure this bolt or this nut should be able to fit here. And I just have to use the brackets that I got with this kit to angle the other one there. It's kind of like a tight fit. So, and this is a 12mm in case you're wondering. So yeah, so let me see how I'm gonna do this. Heads up, the stock horn system, it came with pretty much, it looked like just one bracket, but it was 3. So I used the bracket, okay? And their nut fit the horn system pretty well. So I just used one nut from the new setup, the stock nut from the old one, and I have some bolts right here, some bolts and nuts. So what I'm going to be using is some of the brackets that they gave. So I'm reusing all 3 of the brackets from the Kia itself and plus some, because what I have to do is, these horns are huge, obviously, and it's 2 of them. And what's happening is, oh, by the way, I already tested it out. It's freaking loud. And what I have to do is I have to actually extend where it's going to be bolted. I have to extend it down because there's not enough room all the way up. So I'm using this as an extension, and then I'll be able to bolt it up. I'll show you a picture afterwards because the GoPro can't fit up there. It's literally a pain in the ass a bit to do this, but it'll be worth it in the end. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I already spec'd it out. This is exactly where it has to be as far as width from each other. I use one of the NEOGET brackets right in the center over here just to reinforce it. And this part here is gonna go to the top. It's gonna bolt into the original spot where the original horn was with the original bolt. And I gave it a slight bend, so it's not gonna touch anything while the car is running, because since obviously it has to hang a little bit low, you have to expect some type of vibration, okay? The only thing is just make sure you tighten up the nuts and the bolts properly so it doesn't vibrate off. Okay, so I got it done. Now, I don't know if you could see up there, but I got my headlight, and so if you notice, the trumpets are facing down because you don't want any type of moisture going up in them. And even if it vibrates, it's not hitting anything. But what I'm going to do is the zip ties that NEOGET supplied me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie the harness here so there's least amount of vibration possible. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to zip tie the harness around the wiper fluid bottle. Okay, right, viewers, before my GoPro battery dies, watch how loud this is going to be. Let me know when you're going to do it, yeah, so it doesn't, like, you know, deafen me. 1, 2, 3. God damn. Okay, that's enough. All right. All right, guys, let me button this up, and I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, just finished everything up. Just had to button up underneath the car, but the installation is complete. By the way, it's a good thing I was playing around earlier, because that horn, the one that sits at the top of the hood that I thought it was the horn, which literally looked identical to my Toyota horn and sounds like it too, that separate horn is when you hit your lock button twice to confirm. Like, let's say you can't see your car and you're walking away from it, but you know your OCD is bothering you and you want to confirm that you locked your car, hit it. That's that freaking lame ass meep horn. So that's that one to the top. Pop the hood. All right, so now, thank God I was messing around with it, as I said. So, and then as I was messing around with it and I hit the regular horn, I'm hearing it like underneath the light. So now, guys, for the 2017 Kia Forte, and you know, I mean, Google can be your friend, or if you have the manual, it'll probably help you out with the schematics, but the horn is literally underneath, right underneath where the wiper fluid bottle is, okay? And an easy way to get a hold of it is, you know, I mean, you don't have to necessarily take off the wheel. I did it without taking off the wheel. I just jacked up that side of the car and it worked. And guys, this thing is freaking loud. Hit the horn. That is freaking loud. One of them, it's a 410, and the other one is a 510 Hertz. It is freaking loud. So now we don't have to worry about this horn being, you know, whack anymore. So guys, definitely like, subscribe, comment. NEOGET, thank you so much for sending this to me. We definitely appreciate it, and it's definitely good to warn of any type of imminent danger or any like somebody encroaching on you on the highway or whatever it is. But the horn is freaking fantastic. Hit it one more time. All right, guys, take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon.